Good morning. It's cold outside. Um, yeah, for the past couple days, it's gotten bitterly cold, ambient at around 0 and wind chill a little bit below that. So that brings me back to the purpose of this video is kind of look at what we've done to mitigate those. The first thing is, when I go back to how we farmed for the past couple of years, is get rid of all the animals come winter. Don't deal with it. Stay in the house, stay warm. Don't deal with it. Well, there's two species that we got on the farm this year that's not reality. Is of course Stella, Daisy and Murph, so our milk cows, and then the layers. So the laying hens, I should say. So when I go back to like getting rid of the animals, become winter, when you raise them on a 1-year cycle, such as meat chickens and lambs or pigs for slaughter, when you're not breeding or maintaining laying hens or lactating cows, you can get rid of them each cycle. But anyway, so it's been super cold. The winter warmer, I should say, has been working well. And there's a lot of conversation about like chickens, and I read a lot of things, and what's too cold, and especially people that are new to farming is, all animals, we allow our human feelings to creep in, and that's understandable. Totally get it. But I kind of allow the animals tell me what to do. So we'll take a look at the chickens and the cows, and we'll talk a little bit more specifically about them. Cows are outside, but they have access to inside. But they're outside. Nice straw, dry bed in there, but they're outside. Feed, water inside, but they're outside. So 2 nights ago when we had a lot of wind, I actually did come in, and I left the gate and door open intentionally. Now I could have put them in there and closed the door and kept them warmer and kept it inside warmer, but I wanted to see what the animals told me. And they were in here for part of the night, but when I came out yesterday morning, when it was still very cold out, they were outside. And yes, they had the same hay and the same water access in here as they do here. So again, this morning I came in here, they were not in here at all. I actually came out last night and they were not in here. They got out after feeding, or not got out, but let themselves out. And I believe they spent the night outside. So 3 large animals such as Daisy, Stella, and Murphy huddled together, throws a lot of body heat. In addition, we've got our bale condo windbreak over there, which by the way, they have eaten an entire bale off the top of it. But they did it on the leeward side versus the windward side, which was good. But so here they are picking through some hay. And I've kind of decided that if it's going to get at or below 0, I want to give them access to the barn and allow them to make that decision if they want to be inside, especially if we get some brutal snowstorms here in the winter, which we always get 1 or 2. Look at them. Daisy, Stella, Murphy's back there. There's his butt. That's it. So let's take a look at the chickens. Well, before we get to the chickens, we gotta see Murphy's face. Oh, he's coming to say hi. Hey, Murph. You want to say hi to the book face and the YouTuber? No. He almost got me in the mouth. Murphy. Yeah, he likes the scratches. I almost forgot to show the cow water, so I need to fill it up. I have not listened to my friend. Apologies, Cliff. Not because I don't trust you, just because I've been too lazy to set up the, what's it called? The freeze miser. It's basically keeps your float valve from freezing and your water running. So we've got some mineral blocks set up here to help keep the insulation chunks down, but that is $34, that being the copper fixture you see there is $34.99 from Tractor Supply. Has done an excellent job, but I got to see my electrical bill to see how I feel about it all. So the chickens, I'll save you all the cinematic effect of it, but they have the same choice. Go inside where they all have been, and they know it is what it is. Warmer. But some of them end up roosting on the bale, which is a whole conversation of like, hopefully no predators are able to get in here, but a raccoon could easily get into the barn. But they're doing well. And the ladies are out right there. We're kind of in that stage where they're not laying or laying very little, which is affected, this time of year. Many of you know that. So now we're feeding them and we're not getting eggs. They're failing to pay rent. I've not yet decided to serve eviction or not. I think we'll keep them around. Let's take a look at their water. You gotta move your butt, Ace. So the water is also run on electrical, and it has these little nipples on here that they've learned. Oh, there's water coming out of there. You can't see it, but you gotta trust me. Yeah, there it is. But so that's plugged in, and that pail it warms and has worked excellent through the cold. And chickens are so curious. They had not, my chickens had not yet used a nipple water like this, but they see something flashy, shiny. You just go over here and hit it for the first couple times, and they start seeing it dripping, and they come check it out. And if one checks it out, they all check it out. So that water has been working good too. Lainey is having breakfast on chicken food. So that's a quick little tour and update on how we're doing in the cold. Yeah, happy with the chickens and the cows so far. I got to give a quick shout out to Wisconsin Farmer Bros. Look at the hat. I don't know if you can see that or not. Nathan and Landon. Nathan Schneider and Landon Shoe. Hey guys, they have a YouTube channel. They're local here. Most of you that are watching this would know them, obviously. They actually are the ones that watched the farm when I was in North Dakota hunting last month. But Nathan likes to help out on the farm. Landon likes to date my daughter JoJo, and he's also a good working kid too. But so I got a Shoe Farms sweatshirt, t-shirt yesterday, and also a hat. So thanks to Nathan and Landon. Looking forward to continuing having them help out. Nathan's going to be actually coming to the Grassworks Grazing Conference in Wisconsin Dells with me at the end of January to learn a little bit about the grazing community. So hope you all stay warm and hope you all have a great day.